Hi guys, sorry I haven't filmed in so long. I'll be true. I've been working, and when I haven't been working I've either been busy with friends or sleeping. I've neglected my channel and I'm really sorry. But hand hearts make everything better. In case you don't know me, I have a second channel, Lawrence Danger 13. This is my new mental health channel, and now I'm going to do my story. So when I was 12, my granddad died, and it hit me hard. Being serious, it really did hit me hard. So I self-harmed, but I didn't realise it was self-harm. It was just something I did once off, and I didn't look back at it. I got up to secondary school, and my first year and a half, 2 years, were okay. They were good. It was when we got into like picking the subjects and stuff, and I got split up from my classmates, that went tits up. So I was in third year, and I developed an eating disorder, but I didn't realise this at the time. I was living on, during school, like a day in school, I would have 4 calories, which was 1 litre of Robinson's dilution juice. That would keep me going for the whole day, which is 4 calories. I know, I'm really sorry, but sorry, my phone keeps going off. That's you writing, by the way. Duh. So yeah, 4 calories I had, and then I would go home and not have anything, and if I did have something I wouldn't keep it down, I would purge it. Then my parents found my food diary, which had no dates on it, but they were still slightly suspicious, so they still kind of watched me, so I couldn't use food as like I kind of had to eat. So then I started self-harming again, and then my friends noticed my self-harming and my eating and told my guidance. I was in English second period or first period when I got called to an office. Now me, I didn't do anything wrong in school, as in like behavioural wise, so me getting called to the guidance's office was majorly weird. So I went down and I was all nervous, and she was like, "Oh, do you self-harm?" And I said no. Complete fucking lie. And then I felt really bad for lying, because anyone who knows me in person knows I can't lie to save my life, and I feel really guilty. So I lied, I felt really guilty, and went back period 6, I think it was computing, and told her yes I do. And she was like, okay, as long as you don't. She asked to she didn't ask to see them, but she was like, is it infected? And I said no. She was like, what did you use? And I told her, and then that was it. And I was like, please don't tell my parents. She was like, no, I won't say anything unless you do it again. Obviously I kept doing it again. My eating was getting worse, and she could see it. So I went back to her and said, okay, yeah, I'm really struggling. I'm not going to lie. I don't want you to tell my parents though. I want to do this on my own. But I am really struggling. I'm self-harming every day. I'm not eating anything. And if I do, I don't keep it down. I'm doing dancing quite a lot as well. And I had dancing and gymnastics. And I was just wearing myself out. And you could tell my face was really like drawn out. It was really pale. Paler than usual. I'm normally pale anyway. AKA like a vampire. But yeah, so I'm normally pale, but I was really pale and all dragged out. I looked grey, it was horrible. I looked very ill. I look back at pictures now and think, oh my god, because I had brown hair, so it made me look even paler. So yeah, it wasn't good. She finally said, okay, I can't do anything to help you, so she got a guy who works for YPD, aka CAMS, who works for CAMS, come into school and talked to me. He spoke to me. I hadn't started my period yet. My eating obviously didn't help, because, so that didn't help it. And I felt really awkward talking to him, because he was like a middle-aged guy. And I was like, I feel uncomfortable, I can't do this. So my guidance suggested another therapist, which was a female. I was like, yeah. So I went out of school, into treatment, and yeah, she was really nice. I loved her. I was kind of not mean to her, but I was very stubborn, and she didn't deserve that. She was just trying to do her job and help me. I wish I was in the right frame of mind to go to therapy. I wasn't in the right frame of mind. I wasn't ready to get help, so I lied my way through it. But we only worked on my eating and my OCD, because my self-harm wasn't an issue. Yes, I was self-harming, but it was very rarely. It was mainly my eating, and that was more life-threatening than self-harm. So we worked on that and my OCD, because that was annoying me, because it was getting in the way of schoolwork and stuff. And then that all went, and I was doing really well, and I got discharged, and then I left school and went to college. But I failed my exams. That's why I went to college, because I got an unconditional offer. So I failed my exams and I self-harmed again, because I had learned how to control my eating and how to eat and stuff like that, and my OCD, but I didn't learn my self-harm, so I self-harmed, started the circle again, went to college. Only one person knew, because my sleeve rolled up by accident, and we were all studying psychology, so everyone knows, like, mental health kind of thing. So yeah, that happened basically. She didn't say anything, and then I went into my second year, and then a girl in my class she got split up from her friends and I got split up from my friends, which was kind of shit. But now we are best friends, because we were both like the single ones, because I was in a group of 3 and so was she, and her 2 friends were in the same class and my 2 friends were in the same class, and we were just left out. So we became very good friends, and she asked me about my tattoo. She's seen a few scars. She noticed last year I had scars on my hands because I went through a stage of harming on my hands. They're probably the skinniest thing on my body, and it was sorer there, so I started to cut on my hands. I know, stupid, but I did. So I did that anyway, and she noticed and stuff, so she did wonder, and I told her, yeah, I do. Which gave me the confidence to tell my friends from the year before. And I told them, and they knew, and they were like, yeah, that's fine. They encouraged me to go to treatment, and I went into treatment. But I went to Penumbra. I didn't go to CAMHS, YPD, NHS, didn't go into that. I went to Penumbra, which is a self-harm charity specifically for self-harm. I spoke about it before, but I'll do another video on it. It's a very good service. I love my caseworker. She's so nice. I love her so much. She's like amazing. I get on really well with her. So yeah, it's better this time because I actually want help. I actually want to engage. I get more confident telling people, so I told another girl we were getting really close and stuff, and I was like, yeah, I have YouTube, and she looked and she was like, oh, okay. And then we had an argument. I self-harmed really bad one night and literally tore my arm to shreds. Luckily there's no like huge scars, but there's one at the top of my arm which is quite big, and that didn't stop bleeding at all, which is why I texted her saying, okay, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. That was really bad. It didn't stop bleeding and I had to do something, so told her, and she went nuts, and then tweeted to say I was in politics when I found out the tweet, saying I don't understand how anyone could harm themselves, considering she's studying psychology. Kind of made it ironic that she needs to understand mental health and she can't understand mental health. But then I was in tears of crying, and everyone, all my friends were like, oh, you okay? I'm like, no, she tweeted about me, and they all knew. As soon as they could see, they all knew. So now looking back, I thank her because she told my friends who needed to know, and my friends have supported me through a lot, and I really appreciate that. And then I just started recovery. I was recovering before, but I was more determined to stop because I could see how it was affecting my friends and my life, and I didn't want that. So yeah, with that, and then this year I failed college, so I'm taking a gap year out, and yeah, it's been hard, I'm not gonna lie, been hard, but over the past year, like in 2012, out of the 12 months, 9 months I've been self-harm free, like 4 months and 5 months. It's going to be 4 months and 7th of February I've been cut free, which is good, and I'm doing really well. Yes, I have daily struggles, but I'm not as bad as I was, and yeah, basically I can't thank you enough for all the support my friends have given me. If any of my friends are watching this, you know who you are, and your support means a lot to me, and I really appreciate it, even though I don't show you sometimes. So yeah, that's my story. Hope you enjoyed. If you want to share yours, leave a video response down below or comment your stories or whatnot. I'll happily listen. Any requests, inbox me or comment below, and that's everything. Love you all, and goodbye.